Mr. Mayor, this gavel symbolizes the power and responsibility of your position as RAC president in Gonzaga Village. So with that, we would like to pass this gavel to you from the Housing Authority to the president of the Gonzaga Village. Congratulations.
Before you sit down, this is where we would like you to, you and any other board members who wish to speak, to make a few remarks to the assembled audience.
Hey, it's morning still. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm glad to see that we got so many faces out here. The residents here and most of the people that live here don't even realize who are here right now. And I'm not going to try to take any credit for anything. And I'm not going to be caught up on old things.
Right.
This is a brand new day. This neighborhood is the most overlooked development in Watts. Anybody that thinks differently, you don't know Watts. It's the little pocket of Watts, like I like to call it, 'cause that's what it is. It's like a small pocket. But it doesn't change the fact that this is a housing authority development and that we are supposed to be developing the people. Now, just like the sister said earlier, it's not about us, it's about the people. And all the people here who know me personally already know what my passion is when it comes to the people. I've been in these projects over 30 years. Fully grew up here. And for people who don't know me here, and might be hearing this for the first time, I grew up born with this neighborhood. My family. You know, I went down the gang. It was like Hatfields and McCoys, except it was just 3 brothers and their mother. You know what I mean? But I grew up with a bad taste in my mouth for this neighborhood. And I didn't let that detour me from doing God's work. I've been involved in what you would call charitable events in this development since I was about 12. I've been involved in gang intervention since I was about 16. It's brothers in here from the American days who raised me, who basically, what you see standing here, these cats are what helped this come to manifestation. And what you got standing here is, I gotta be blunt, I'm big on revolution. And when people hear the word revolution, they think terrible, terrible things. But y'all gotta remember, this country was founded in revolution. When something ain't working, if the conditions are harming the people, it's only a matter of time before the conditions organize the people. Now, whether that's a negative thing or a positive thing depends on who's the head. Now, I'm very happy with the people that ran with me, that got elected with me. I know them all, and I'm pretty sure that we got this thing. I mean, the reason why I say that is I trust them to do what they're supposed to do, but at the same time, I have a job to do, which is to lead this thing. And since that happens to be my position, I think I have to lead. I don't have a choice, right? And I mean, it ain't about what I want. I don't want nothing for myself. I never really do. What I want is development for the people over here, job training, programs for the children. More importantly, like my man Joel told me, long-term, short-term, mid-term. I mean, the short-term, mid-term, long-term goals. I'm already working on them in my head, and it's Tim Watkins know. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot that I don't want to talk about it because I feel like I'm a jinx. But it's a lot of things in my head that I'm thinking is going to get this. I'm going to try to turn this development into a beacon of resident cooperation, resident networking, as far as to go for the people that are at the service of the Watts community, as far as to go for the people that are the residents of the Watts community. We got to create a network of communication that just doesn't exist. This neighborhood is completely isolated and apathetic. A lot of that isolation is because of the fact that the people are apathetic. As far as they're concerned, nothing's going to happen here. It's all a big scam. Nobody cares. Blah blah blah. We finna change that dynamic. We want to before I'm done, you're gonna see involvement and people getting, I mean, you're gonna see it's gonna be a revolution. I ain't got no other way to put it. It's gonna be a revolution. I'm trying to clean everybody in this community. When I say that, I'm not just talking about these units over here. I'm talking about these residential homes. Everybody that's in here is a part of this community. And it's important that everybody in here knows each other's children, knows their neighborhood and city officials, know their law enforcement. Maybe just missing a small communications call between these two big dimensions. I might be that.
All right.
It's matter of time, fellas. Matter of time. I just want to congratulate the rest of the board, and I want to thank my boy Dwayne for being here. I see you right there, Perry. Perry snuck in. My man Timothy Mackey back there, who's like a big brother to me. My man Khalid Shaw back there, who Stop the Violence, who's like a brother to me. My man JJ, who is my brother. I see you over there, Yanez. If y'all don't know who this man is, I mean, go on my website. Find out everything on the website. That officer is very important to this neighborhood. And I like to, before I sit down, I'm trying to be as humble as I can, because you can't do nothing by yourself. And all of this, like I told people, when God gave Noah the ark, and he went out to get the animals, not one of the animals did he have to capture or fight with. Now, the man got bears, lions, tigers, everything knew to go to him. Everything knew that it was time to go with him. I can't do this. The way these people are just falling and showing up, and they may very JB, we can, and that's another thing I need to make that real clear. Never use the first name. Please call me JB. That's what my mama called me. So y'all all love me to call me what my mama called me. Use the first name, I won't even hear you. I'm just being honest with you. JB or Mr. Mayberry. That's what I respond to. But I can make all these people fall out of nowhere and just show up. They just came to the ark. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm trying to come as humble as I can. I look forward to working with everybody in this room who look for positive change in this community. Mrs. Howard, Lula, my managers, our managers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we could get a decent communication with them. There's a little bit of understanding going on here between management, between residents, between neighbors. That's the thing, we're neighbors, we're supposed to be. We can take the term hood and turn it back into neighborhood. Nobody's neighbor. Nobody don't know each other in projects till they fight with each other. We gotta change that. We gotta change that. That's all I want to say.
All right.
Okay, thanks, JB. That brings the ceremony to a close. Before we leave, I'd like to thank our distinguished guests for coming, all of you in the audience, and I'd like to thank in particular Lula and Sean for their efforts in putting this event on, and also Joel Lopez for helping out with this event. So with that, thank you for coming. Feel free to partake of the refreshments and the delicious cake. And that's it.
All right.